Corey, go find Chelsea Green, get the two women's Intercontinental champ, United States champ together. I don't know, she's got 24 hours. For now, it is WrestleMania. We bring out all the big wigs for this event. And with that, let's turn it over to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, guys, as you well know, every one of the stars who comes down this ramp across the next couple of nights of WrestleMania has followed their own path and created their own journey to get here. But the same is true of the more than 120,000 fans that are going to fill the seats in this stadium across these two nights. This is the story of one of those fans who experiences the magic and spectacle of WWE in a way that's different from most of us. Why do we watch? Who do we cheer? What do we feel and see and hear? Jeffrey Head, a mechanic in Columbus, Ohio, known as Geo, doesn't hear the world, not the way most of us do.
I was born deaf. But my parents didn't find out that I was deaf until maybe 1 or 2 years old. I am the only one in my family that's deaf. Growing up, I learned how to sign. My parents, and that was the only way they communicated with me, was through sign.
As a young boy growing up in Ohio, Geo received a cochlear implant, a surgically implanted device meant to improve his hearing.
I was very excited to think that someday that cochlear implant was going to help him hear all the things that you and I hear on a daily basis.
I really loved the cochlear implant at the beginning, but then as time went on, I ended up hating it. I hated it because it hurt my head. It caused me a lot of headaches, so I decided to stop using it, and that was around the age of 13. I prefer to stay deaf.
Anyone would ask Geo why.
Because I was born deaf, and that's what I just prefer to stay.
Through sound and silence, one thing that's always reached Geo is professional wrestling.
What are you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
Around 7 or 8 is when I first saw Hulk Hogan. I like his acting. You know, he's got the big opening the shirt, doing these movements. I love his act. That's kind of what made me become fascinated with wrestling. And then I ended up watching a lot of it, a lot of WWE, especially at a young age.
I would see him watch it on TV and talk about it a little bit and talk about the Hulk Hogans and the Macho Man Randy Savages and whatnot. You know, when you're deaf and you can't hear, you know, you're probably relying on action.
As a child, those WWE stars and stories were an escape for Geo. But as an adult, life's challenges would reach far beyond the ring or the garage and past his lack of hearing.
I am an alcoholic and an addict. I used to have 4 years of sobriety. My mom passed away 3 years ago. 3 years actually today. The two of us were best friends. After that, everything fell apart. I ended up relapsing after she died, and I really, really struggled with alcohol.
The first, 6 months, 12 months were devastating. Devastating for all of us, right? But he's definitely taken it hard. Had his highs and had his lows.
This month, on April 11th, Gio celebrated 1 year of sobriety, one day at a time. And this month, he's returning to one of the passions that's been there for him through every challenge. For the first time, he's going to a WWE event, live, in person.
I've always wanted to go. It'll be exciting, feeling the vibrations of the auditorium, feel the people yelling. I can imagine that. I want to have that experience to see what wrestling is like.
Welcome to Vegas. Fans from all over the world have descended on Sin City, and oh, what a show they are ready for.
As Gio arrived at Friday Night SmackDown, there was already one star sending his greetings.
What's up, Gio Maniac? You know, Hulk Hogan here, brother. I want to thank you, Gio, for being a Hulkamaniac, for sticking with me through thick and thin. I've only got one question for you, Gio. What you gonna do, brother, when Hulk Hogan and Gio tag team and run wild on you?
I wasn't expecting that. I didn't really know what to say. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience to see it live.
When CM Punk came back to the ring, it wasn't a WWE ring.
I can just feel the vibrations. People are screaming and yelling. I can feel that. Everybody can feel the vibrations. But because I'm deaf, I feel it more.
What a privilege and joy it is to be joined right now by Gio Head, his wife Tammy, Gio's interpreter Stephanie Reed. Gio, we saw your reactions last night to your very first event. What do you expect over these next two nights at WrestleMania?
Really, I mean, for the past 2 days, it's been really amazing. Just really great. I mean, it's been a very, very enriching experience because, you know, growing up, I just watched this on TV. I never got to go to a live in-person event, but now I'm here and I'm watching this, truly watching this live. I can feel the vibrations and the sounds. It's been just really great experience. Thank you so much.
Give us a prediction for what everyone's pointing toward. Will we see Rhodes or Cena prevail?
Oh, I think Cena. I think Cena's gonna win.
Why?
I think that I think he deserves to win.
We are so grateful to you for sharing your story with us, Gio, and we hope you have an amazing time tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll enjoy myself. Thank you.
We know, guys, all the stars have their stories, but again, what a joy to be able to share the story of this one fan. Gio Head, joined here by Tammy, and again, our special thanks to Stephanie Reed, who was remarkable through this whole process. Guys?
Tom, thank you so much. An incredible story. I'm sure Gio is about to have an absolute blast here at WrestleMania. We are now officially less than 30 minutes away from kicking off night one, and who better to join us to talk all things WWE and WrestleMania than Stephanie McMahon.